Jeff and I have also talked about the use of acronyms, maybe technical jargon or legal jargon in briefs. Sometimes trial attorneys, I'll put this on trial attorneys. I suppose appellate attorneys will do it too, but you tend to get invested in your case. You understand a lot of the technical jargon that's involved, and then sometimes you may forget that the appellate judges won't know what the heck you're talking about unless you give them a nice layperson's understanding. Do you have any comments and advice to practitioners about how to use acronyms and jargon in a way that practitioners can be precise but avoid overly taxing the reader?
Yeah, if you can avoid an acronym, do it. And 99% of the time, I think we can avoid acronyms. Now, I'm not saying if you avoid FDA or the FBI. I mean, these are acronyms that everybody in the world knows what they are. But, when you have, I'll just take a silly example. Ford Motor Company, Inc., FMCI. A lot of times the acronyms that we judges and lawyers, practicing advocates, utilize are akin to that. You can, it maybe the first time you refer to the Ford Motor Company, Inc., maybe you refer to the full name. But if you say Ford after that, nobody's going to be confused about what
Right.
Ford you're talking about. Now, if there's two related Ford entities, maybe you do have to do something. But even then, it's a lot. If one's an LLC and one's an incorporated entity, you can refer to the LLC or the limited liability company and the corporation. And it's just a lot easier for people, particularly for appellate courts, speaking from experience, that are diving into your case and we have no previous exposure, and it's counter effective to the advocate to make me flip to a glossary, or worse, to go back to the previous page. Okay, did they define it on page 11? Or okay, I'm going back to page 11. Maybe go back to 10. It's not defined. Okay, page 4. I've flipped back to 4. Okay, now where was I? Okay, I was on 11. I'm going to find, where my eyes were on page 11. And when you do that, again, you're making me work, which is okay. That I'll get paid to work. But what you're doing that diminishes the power of your persuasion is, now I'm trying to remember what argument you were building up to. I'm spending my mental energy just trying to figure out what entity you're talking about. And that's just totally unnecessary. And so I just think whoever invented the idea of acronyms in legal advocacy, I wish they hadn't done it. It's just a bad thing.